26 laps to go. We haven't seen a serious attack yet, but I think we will.
Edmondson is swinging up the track there again. Amy Cure from Tasmania, so conserving some energy, just doing a very short turn as well. She will definitely go on the attack. She's just trying to wait for the right moment, the right opportunity to sneak away from Annette Edmondson. Amy Cure would be the odds-on favourite rider to go on the counter-attack. We can see, though, the bandages from the result of the crash in the points race last night from Wyasak there on the left elbow. Annette Edmondson just covering that move, swinging up now. Cure goes through from Tasmania. Mel Hoskins following her up the track and allows Georgia Baker to come to the front. Edmondson taking the responsibility of closing the gap down on her own. And she does have that teammate in Jessica Mundy from South Australia to do some of the work for her if required. She's so strong. I just don't see how the girls, the ladies, are going to be able to get the better of Annette Edmondson, but they have to try. Don't just hand a gold medal to anyone. You go out there and try and use whatever tools you have at your disposal to win the race. Isabella King on the front. There's Jessica Mundy, number 104 from South Australia. O'Day from Queensland just behind her. Mel Hoskins drifts up the track. That allows Loretta Hanson from Victoria to go through underneath. Paces come right off, Kate. They're just cruising around. This plays into the hands of Annette Edmondson.
We've seen a few of the riders test the waters, but we haven't seen a serious attack. Melissa Hoskins up near the fence and near the back. I'm wondering if she's considering an attack, gaining some speed off the bank, but she will have to do it sooner or later. It's only 14 laps to go of the 40, coming down to 2.5 kilometres left in the bike race. They're running out of time if they do want to get a break. And this is Melissa Hoskins on the attack, coming around with 10 laps to go. Ashley Ann Kudanov following her very closely. If these two could get a bit of a gap, they could be very dangerous. It's Georgia Baker and then Amy Cure on the front of the bunch, dragging it back. They're playing directly into Nettie Edmondson's hands. They need to swing up the track and let Nettie do the work. Otherwise, Nettie will win this sprint. The Tasmanians will be left with second or third and wondering why they took all the responsibility.
It always makes me cringe when I see those sorts of tactics when you've got an outright favourite like Edmondson there. She's virtually on her own. She does have Mundy as a teammate, but make her do all the work. You're right, Kate. If there's an attack like that, swing up, say, Nettie, it's your race to lose. You're the favourite. You do all the chasing. Hopefully then that would then damage her legs enough for the riders like Amy Cure, who was Georgia Baker was trying to look after, could then go on the attack. Well, they'll be coming around to get 5 laps to go. So if there's going to be a last-minute attack, it's going to have to come very soon. We'll be coming down to that bunch sprint, which Nettie Edmondson will be the outright favourite for sure.
And we saw Jessica Mundy in the point score do a bit of the early marshalling for Annette Edmondson, but she lost the lap and then was out of contention. So it does invite an attack here on the inside. Let's see if Kudanov can mount that attack, and she can't. They're all looking at each other. Mel Hoskins is there, and it's really playing into the hands of the race favourite, who finished second last year. She's looking for a 14th Australian title. That's junior titles included. And now it's Wyasak from the ACT with 3 laps to go. Hoskins, and they're followed by Mundy. Edmondson back in 4th place, 5th place now.
Well, 3 laps to go. Wyasak from the ACT still on the front. She's going pretty fast as well, so I don't think she's going to have any energy left for the sprint. But Amy Cure coming from behind, and Edmondson saw her coming over her shoulder, very quick to jump out of the saddle. 2 laps to go. Edmondson goes to the front. She's good enough to go all the way to the gold medal from that position. She has Mel Hoskins behind her on the inside, Amy Cure on the outside, and Isabella King from Western Australia coming 3 wide around the outside.
So King's the defending champion. Edmondson may be forced to the lead a little bit earlier than expected. She leads out. King on the outside, and Hoskins are trying to put pressure on the race favourite. It is Annette Edmondson going for the treble in the distance ranks. She goes for it now, getting out very late. It is Mel Hoskins coming late. It's Edmondson in front. Hoskins won't get there, and Edmondson wins the treble. She won the individual pursuit, the points race last night, and she's taken the scratch race. That's title number 14 at Australian national level. And a dominant performance by Annette Edmondson from South Australia.
Nettie Edmondson, how remarkable. The individual pursuit, the points race last night, now the scratch race gold.
Yeah, last year I managed to get 2 gold and a silver, so this year I wanted to just try and do a little bit better, and I knew that it was going to be quite tough. I had some big, strong competition out there, but luckily I had Jess Mundy on my side from South Australia, and so, yeah, she really helped me to, finally get a gold in the scratchy.
Before the race this evening, all the girls were talking about how can we beat Nettie, how can we beat Nettie. Did you realise how marked you were when you went out there?
I started to get that idea partway through the race when a couple of them would work together and a couple would ease off, but I think that's what you just have to put up with in racing. You've got to learn how to ride by yourself, and then I guess there is the team tactics, which is why I'm lucky to have Jess in there as well.
And surely after 3 golds this week, you'll be off to Belarus for the World Championships. What events can we expect to see you riding there?
Well, I hope so. I'm not sure when it's going to be announced, but I hope to ride the team pursuit in the Omnium. I'm not really sure what the schedule is, but it might be cool to be able to do the individual pursuit too, but I think that might be a bit of an ask.
Well, Nettie, thank you. Congratulations. You've entertained us all week.
Thank you. I'd just like to say a quick thank you to my major sponsor, Bureau Veritas. Thanks for all your help. Thanks to Sassy Cycling for their help this week and at the South Australian team. Thanks to FE Sports as well, and to my parents for everything. Thanks.